It feels like it's been a month. In reality, it's only been about a week. I apologize. Just a really busy schedule, working and getting things together, trying to get into a routine of sorts. Anyway, we're back with some Super Mega Baseball for the Mexico City Magia. I made the team. I can't pronounce them. Coming into town to take on your 6-3 Boardwalk Bullets. They are 3-5. They will send Allie English to the hill. We will counter with Miss Ella Vortex. And before we get into this matchup, hop into our player development and see how broke we are. Well, we have enough for a couple possible ideas. And some of these are more feasible than others. Couple of arm or one arm. Well, I don't know if that's gonna do it for yeah, I don't think so. We would like to see some more benefit to some of these trainings if we could. Let's see, arm and power, and that would be for who? That would be for Dustin Schaffer, who I could use it, I suppose. Not married to the idea, but I'm not opposed either. 4 power minus 2 contact, and that would be for Miguel de Jesus, who we haven't seen a lot of, action from, I suppose. We're gonna go with this for Dustin Schaffer, I think, because nothing really hurts for doing it. We're getting a couple arm and a power as well, so I think I like that. Nothing outlandish. There's that done. All right, now let's take a look at the lineup. Get into today's ball game and see what's kind of going on. A little bit tension for Sophia Coffee, but she's been starting to play well, so we're going to leave her in her spot. A little tense for Cesar Jax, who's over at the second base position, and we could sub him out for Molly, which would be bizarre, but we could do it. Blammo Battery can play the position as well, though he is also tense. Not as, wow, what is going on with weak, not doing well at all for Dustin Schaffer? I don't know what that's about. Miguel de Jesus, we could put in there out of position, I guess. We don't really have a lot of options. You're just going to have to play through it, I think, is what I'm seeing. An Ella Vortex on the hill as we take on Mexico City from the Emerald Diamond. Do some adjusting to that microphone thing and get us ready to be underway. Here we go. Hope you are well, and like I said, just working, and this week I have one job, the full-time gig, off because we are getting into a term break. But speaking of a break, we're going to take a break from me talking about me, and here's Avila ready to stand in against Ella Vortex, and the left-hander winds, kicks, and gets us underway with a strike. Good to be back in some Super Mega Baseball, and that's foul, but not by much. Avila trying to do damage early. And that's too short. Sophia, I think, took care of that.
Number 22, Navy, Espinoza.
Here's text-to-speech Espinoza. Or text-to-speech, I suppose. And that's a strike, so Ella trying to get her done, and she's in an 0-2 count, trying to, keep rolling with the good pitching we've seen from this ball club. To start, she'll have her first strikeout of the night right there. Ella Vortex coming in, getting it done.
Number 10, Bento Resplendent.
Bento Desplendent, or Wisplendent, something. In against Vortex, who deals a ball first pitch. But yeah, I hope you guys are well. That's the first down the line. That's going to be trouble and be traveling away into the corner. So that's going to be a double. Not what you love, but hey, what you going to do? Here's Pop Regan. A little bit of Christmas colors looking for Mexico City on the unis, but what are you going to do? Speaking of unis, as Ella deals a foul ball there. Well, she doesn't deal a foul ball, but you know how it is. That's a strike, but we're going to be getting alternate uniforms in an upcoming update. There's a strikeout for Ella. Look at this. Gets us out of the first with a goose egg and on to the Bullets half, the bottom half, the home half of inning number 1. And we'll see Layla lead it off. and we'll see what she can do for us. But yeah, we're gonna be getting alternate uniforms as a feature in the upcoming update, as well as some other odds and ends. I just kind of saw that pop across my Facebook. I'm in the Super Mega Baseball group as Layla to left, and that's handled for an out. Thought she had something there, apparently not. Here's Sophia Coffee, and we'll have to see what happens in terms of, I'm going to try to get, if it adds them into the existing teams, of course, I'll come through and edit all the teams in this league, give everybody alternate unis, and we'll see what happens. I don't know how the CPU is going to decide to use them, but we'll try to get some fun going. As here's Robinson ready to go for us in a quiet home half of inning number 1. Thus far, anyway. And that's fouled away, so a 2-strike count. A little bit of tense, moodlets going around, and that's a strikeout. That won't help, that's for sure. But we're scoreless after an inning of play. Top half of the second. And, yeah, but I like this game. I'm glad they're still updating as Jefferson Lane stands in. You love to see a developer that cares. Metalhead clearly does. I was nervous with the EA. I mean, even if you don't know gaming, you know EA, and I was very nervous about this game. But I have enjoyed it immensely, and appreciate the people who make this game possible. And the fact that they have continued as outside to center to update the ball game. We'll update the game. But there's Miranda, and this game is just a blast, and I enjoy hopping in here. I'm ran around with the girlfriend a little bit. We went and did some fall kind of, I don't know, pumpkin and cinnamon donut related activities this morning, and came home, and I was invited to a kind of a party shindig tonight. I just don't have it in me. I'm doing this. I'm gonna go take a nap. I'll be honest. I'm dead. Here's Nia Meadows. 60-hour weeks, and the things that I've had going on at work have just been exhausting, and a lot of that comes from the adults I work with rather than the children. For those who may not know, I work in childcare in a couple different capacities. As that's driven to right field, that could be trouble. That's going to be handled in front of the track to end the threat and the second inning for Mexico City. So here we come with the home half, but I've got this next week off of that job, and I'll still work half days or so, a little more than half a shift with the Boys and Girls Club, which will be a few more hours than I'm used to working, as Canopy Cannon is out number 1 for us in this half of the inning. But Agro Peppers, we want to see him get it going. He has certainly struggled to start off the season as compared to how he navigated the last season of ball, just destroying the thing. But the orange bat hasn't done him any favors, as he's still behind. Now he's behind, as in out of the thing, because he struck out with the. Yeah, here's Royal Thunderer. I can't speak because my brain is fried. Royal takes it outside, 1-0, and swings at that one, evens it up. Fouls it away, 1-2 to Royal Thunderer, hoping to get it going for the Bullets. Not going to do it on that one. Good pitching is the story of this ball game, at least to start off with. Here we go with the third, and here come the Mac. Magia. You'll have to let me know if you speak Spanish better than me. I think this is Hogwash, and either way it's Vortex, and she's struggling to find the zone a little bit with the first couple, and finally gets one in there. 2-1 the count, all the way to even her up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ella Vortex almost gets it, not quite. Fills her up, 3-2, and a strikeout. So good pitching is the story, to be sure. Allie English, the starter here for Mexico City. Red caps, green unis, and the usual red, white, and blue here for your Bullets. Different kinds of red. That's a strikeout. And Ella taking care of what she needs to take care of. Here's the Villa. Started off the ball game with something, and finishes the ball game, or does this part of the ball game with a hit to right. And that's handled in front of the track to be allowed out, and we're moving to the home half of the third. Still no score in this one. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. I realize the consistency's been an issue. The last few videos haven't done so well, but there's very, very little that I can do about that in terms of time and, you know, the ability I have to put episodes out. So I hope you're enjoying, regardless of the chaos that this channel has, you know, brought over the last couple of years. I've never really been able to do a very regular uploading schedule, and that has only become more true as that's just in front of the outfielder for a single. All right, that's how you get something started. Here is Trigger Fielder, who has, after that walk-off, has been relatively quiet, but there's nobody out, a runner aboard. Good chance against Allie English to get something going. And Allie with a 1-1 count against Trigger. Now Trigger slides ahead 2-1. And that's hit foul to even her up 2 balls. 2 strikes, English. It's a strikeout. Again, the pitching has been stellar in this one. Speaking of pitching being stellar, here's Ella Vortex. So she digs in against her protege. And that's outside a ball. So 1-0, excuse me, and Allie to right. Get down, ball, and it will. Allie contributing to her own cause, not Allie. Well, somebody's out on that play. That was Ella. Well, here's Layla. Ellie, Ella, Layla, blah, 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 blah. This is what man. Sometimes when you get kids that have similar names, that happens where you're like, hey, you, kiddo. I've joked that I want to get a t-shirt that says, when in doubt, your name is Kiddo. If I don't know who you are and I'm trying to get your attention, hey, kiddo, stop it. All right. Skied, inning over, blah, blah, blah. 4th inning we go. Still scoreless. Man. Oops. He's kicking stuff over in the background. Here's text-to-speech, and Ella looking to stay hot. Starts it off with a ball. A couple of those, in fact, a 2-0 count.
You bet that's a strike.
And I don't know what I'm bonking into here.
It's inside.
Scoot things around up on the desk here. That's a strike. So full count on the ground, and that's just foul down the line on 3rd. And another one of those. We'll do it again. 3-2. Strikeout again for Ella.
Number 10, Bento Resplendent.
Here's Resplendent. Behind the dish tonight from Mexico City as the Southpaw Vortex deals a strike. That's fouled away quickly. 0-2. Here it is. Foul away. We'll do it again. That would have been the one to swing and miss at, but popped up. And easily handled for the out.
The first baseman, number 19,
Here's Pop Regan. And, well, the M on the star has altered a little bit. And that's Pop Regan with a whack-a-doodle down the line and going to be headed for 2nd. No, that's a very obnoxiously long single.
Right fielder, number 23, Jefferson Lane.
Jefferson Lane. A dig in. Still no score and a couple outs here. Mexico City threatening. Ellis says, I don't care. I got an 0-2 count. Winds, kicks, and fires to right. Playable? Yeah. Playable indeed. No runs again for Mexico City. Bottom half of the 4th. No score. It's time. Here's Sophia Coffee. Trying to play out of some tense vibes to start this one, and he's now behind 0-2 against Allie English. Tried to do it in 3, but that was low. And Sophia pops up just outside the infield and right.
Now batting.
And that's handled for out number 1.
Number 10, Dean Robinson.
Here's Dean Robinson digging in. 1 gone, nobody aboard for the Bullets. Dean takes that one, but it's a strike.
Strike.
Swings at that now. 2 of those strike things. Not what you want to see.
Canopy.
Here's Canopy Cannon with a couple outs, nobody aboard. Got to get something going. We're starting to move into the latter half of this one as Canopy pops that up sky high behind the dish, and that'll reach the seats, a souvenir. It's 0-1.
That's low.
And Canopy to center. That's just going to land in there, a base hit. So Canopy's aboard at first, 2 gone. That's going to bring up Agro Peppers with the runner aboard. If there was a time in this season to start the engines, this would be it. That's a strike. 0-1. Foul away, no balls. 2 strikes on Agro Peppers. Takes that one high. And hits that on the ground, and that almost escaped. But it didn't, and so the inning is over. No runs once again. Inning number 5 up and coming. We are still scoreless.
The third baseman, number 6, Hoppy Miranda.
Here's Hoppy Miranda, and well, both clubs have had a couple of hits. Neither club has been able to do anything with them. And so we find ourselves deadlocked at goose egg to goose egg. Nothing. And that's another strikeout here for Ella Vortex.
Number 16, Naya Meadow.
Here's Maya or Naya or Malaya. I don't know. Ella Vortex is pitching regardless, and she's pitching well, and she has another first pitch strike and now a second pitch strike. 0-2, and that's hit on the ground, and she'll handle it. Toss it to first, and that's an out.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 9, Nugget Hogwash.
Nugget Hogwash going to step in and try to do something with nobody aboard, 2 out. And the first thing that Hogwash will do is foul it away. 1 ball, 1 strike. And big pitch here for Ella. And easily handled by the defense. We're moving to the bottom half of the 5th. It's time to get something going. Looking into that Bullets dugout, it's not jumping. They are ready. Royal Thunder are going to lead us off. And Nick Jackman's going to take her place as the lefty digs in and just spears it, but it was handled well defensively. Here is Cesar Jacks. So the pinch hit move not going to work out there. Nobody aboard, 1 gone. Cesar Jacks fouls the first offering away and swings at the second to make it 0-2 from Allie English. That'll get through. A hit for Cesar. All right. Why not? Runner aboard. And here comes Trigger Fielder. Well, you want to see them try to break through here. Runner on, no, or 1 out, excuse me. Trigger down the line, foul. Wanted to get a hold of that one, did he? And that's not there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's a strike. 1-2 to Fielder. And foul away will do it again. Same count. That's a strikeout. 2 are away. Runner at first. And I think you'd probably pull her here, but I don't know. Ella Vortex stepping in at least for the moment, and she'll stay there. And that's ball high. That's ball high. That's words. That's a ball. And it's a strike. 1-1 to Vortex. Fouls it away, trying to help her own cause again. Fouls it away 1 more time. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Hit on the ground and through. Ella Vortex. And she's thrown out. Because she wasn't fast enough. Oh, moo. All right, 6th inning we go.
Now batting,
Man.
number 49, Allie English.
Here's Allie English. Oh, that's...
Now in the game, Molly O'Connor.
Well, Molly O'Connor is going to step in, and let's see if I see her behind the plate, because that would be my assumption. As Allie English is thrown out.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 35, Norbert Avila.
Norbert Avila back to the top of the Mexico City order we go.
Bud Armhorn.
Bud Armhorn going to step in instead.
No.
Alice
Inside.
stays in the game, and she'll throw a ball. Now a swinging strike for 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Ella just about had another strikeout. Now she does. Wow, what a start here for
The
Vortex.
left fielder, number 22.
Maybe. Espinosa.
Here's text to speech, text to speech. Couple outs in the inning, runner aboard.
You bet that's
And there's a strike from Ella. 1-1, 2 gone. Hit on the ground, third base. That'll get through a base hit. Runner is holding up at first.
Now batting, the catcher, number 10, Bento Resplendent.
Here's the Splendid. I thought there was more going on, but I think not. Bella
steer, right
deals a strike. 0-1.
steer.
And an 0-2 count. Ella Vortex trying to put away Mexico City again. That's hit to left, air under it. And good amount of air, and it's caught. Bottom of the 6th. Zeros all around. Here come your bullets.
The shortstop, number 2, Layla.
Back to the top of the order will go Layla Uptown.
Now in the game, Dakota Shambles.
Dakota Shambles making a defensive substitution.
That's a strike.
And Layla swinging and missing. And 0-2 to Uptown. Purple bat, ready?
Strike there, you're
And
out.
there it is, strikeout again. Just frustrated.
Third baseman,
Why wouldn't you be the cotton candy bat of Sophia Coffee digging in
Blammo Battery.
and immediately leaving the box in favor of Blammo Battery? Against Allie English, Blammo tried to do it, and the defense worked behind English and got him out. What are you going to do?
Dean Robinson.
Here comes Dean Robinson. And we'll see what Dean can do us for with a couple outs, nobody aboard. Here in the 6th, that'll be handled, and no problem. And we're going to the 7th. Well, it's been a pitcher's duel. Both starters still in the game, at least for the moment.
Regan.
It's Regan. Ella gonna stick with it. And immediately gives up an absolute beamed foul ball. I'm glad that wasn't fair. Should be a play, and there will be a play, and it will be a good type of play in which somebody is thrown out.
Number 23, Jefferson Lane.
Here comes Jefferson Lane, and Ella's starting out right where she's been all day.
You bet that's a strike.
Just doing what she needs to do and taking care of business. Another 0-2 count for Vortex.
That's foul.
And a foul, and here it is. She gets a ground ball, another play over to first, and another out.
Now batting,
2 of those now in the inning.
Number 6, Hoppy Miranda.
Hoppy Miranda. All right,
Now batting, Theo Mitchell.
Theo Mitchell gonna take over instead.
That's a strike.
That's a strike from Ella, 0-1.
Inside.
It's not there, 1 ball, 1 strike. Vortex winds, kick, steals a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Another ground ball, 3 of those this inning, all 3 resulting in outs, and we'll go to the bottom of the 7th with a chance to walk it off in regulation. All right, brewing a good finish.
Canopy.
Here's Canopy Cannon. And the crowd,
Leighton Padilla.
Badilla, gonna hang out. Instead, Allie English
Ball.
staying in this 7th.
Steer, right.
Canopy swings and misses, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball low.
And it's not there, 2-1. Swing and a foul. 2-2. All the way again, we'll do it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's not there, full count to Canopy. And that's through, a base hit for Canopy. That's heading for the wall. Canopy is going to stick at first base with a single. Winning run aboard.
Fielder, number 14.
Here comes Agro Peppers. All right. Good spot to do it. One on, nobody away. And that's fair down the line. Agro Peppers gets one going. Canopy at second. Agro at first. Nobody out. Here comes Molly O'Connor. Well, if there was a spot, this is the spot. 2 on, nobody out, and that's a ball. 1-0 to Molly. And that's some kind of a wonky wackadoodle, and that's going to result in an out, but the runners move up. Second, third occupied. Winning runs right there. Cesar Jack's your man in the box. And that's inside a ball, 1-0. And fouled away. 1-1 to Jacks. He hits that on the ground, foul, 1-2. Here it is, 1-2. Swing and a miss. 2 outs in the inning. Winning run, 90 feet away. Here is Trigger Fielder.
Now pitching, J.C. Ali.
J.C. Elite gonna come in place of Ali English. And the first one is foul. Trigger trying to do it again. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Trigger Fielder. And we're going to extras. That bat was just absolutely demolished. Had runners where you want runners, just couldn't do anything with it. And here we go with an 8th inning of gameplay. Everybody's ready to go. Quintana gonna start off pitch hitting and pop one to left field. That might not even be out of the infield. Nope. Easy catch for an easy out, and Ella's absolutely on cruise control. Here's Hogwash. Nugget hogwash to you, pal. And that's not there, a ball. All right, 1-1. Beautiful pitch, foul away, 1-2. Here comes Ella. And she gets a defensive help, and that's an out. J.C. Elite now in the game and going to stay there. Apparently they like J.C. in the bottom half on the pitching front as Ella goes outside and then gets a foul pop. That might be playable. No. 1 ball, 1 strike. And ouch. Hit that bonked Molly. 2-2 with 2 outs. Here it is. Not there. Full count. Big pitch for Ella. And left field going back. That's trouble and handle out there. Bottom half will go. Still scoreless in the 8th inning. Looking for the walk-off. Here comes Ella. Will she stay?
Now in the game, Regan.
Here's another Regan. Ella will stay in. And the bat. That's a strike, 0-1. 2 swinging strikes for Ella. She's trying to end it. Swings another one. Misses. And walks away. Anyway, here comes Layla, 1 gone. Back to the top spot in the order and trying to get it done. And that's a strike. Layla behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. And right to first, fair and no problem taken care of for the retirement. 2 gone in the inning now. Here comes Blammo Battery. Could he do it? Yes. Will he? We're not sure. Here it comes. Not there. 1-0 to Blammo. That's not there. And could have had that. Fouled it away though, and certainly doesn't help. 3-1 the count. Fouled it away to fill her up. 3-2. And that's going to be a base hit. So Battery comes in and singles. Keeps it alive. Here comes Dean Robinson. Winning run at first. Here it is. And that's a base hit. Robinson cashes in. There are 2 aboard with 2 away here in the ninth, whichever we're in. 8th? Let's look at the thing at the top of the screen. When you can read, it helps for you, I'm sure. And that's a base hit. Hey, the runner is going to hold up. We got bases loaded here. For Agro Peppers, runners at third, second, and first base, which is what bases loaded means.
You bet that's a strike.
And that's in there. It's 0-1. 8th inning is the correct answer to the question. 0-2 to Peppers. Here it comes. Not there. 1-2. Tries to poke it down the line. Foul, though. We'll do it again.
Ball low.
And takes that 2-2. 2 outs. Not there. Here's a big one. 3-2. Foul away. We'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hit on the ground, and that could do it, and it will. Just about had a winning chance there. Instead, we're going to the 9th. Still scoreless.
Number 41, Dakota Shambles.
Here comes Shambles. And Ella going to stay out there for a 9th inning of work.
Ball outside.
And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
In time.
She's been doing it tonight, but it's now behind 2-1. Now evens are up 2-2. Swings and deals.
Ball, that's outside.
Not quite there. 3-2. Skied into center-ish. Center-ish? Somewhere. Anyway, there's an out.
Number 22,
Navy. Espinosa.
Text to speech, digging in with nobody aboard, 1 away. And L is finally going to depart in favor of Alvin Lawrence. So what an amazing performance. And Lawrence gets an out on his first
number 10,
batter.
Resplendent.
Here's Resplendent. So there's a couple outs. Time for Lawrence to come in and shut the door.
That's a strike and a half, my friend.
'Cause that's the job of a closer. And that's to center, left, center field. Handleable. And that'll send us to another chance for your Bullets to walk it off in the bottom half of inning number 9. Here we come. And it's time to send the fans home.
Molly.
And here's Molly O'Connor. She could be the one to do it. Except that she won't, because it'll be Miguel de Jesus instead. All right. And Miguel, center field, going back, and that'll find Leather. Out number 1. He tried to put good wood on it. But here's Cesar Jacks as the second batter of the inning. Likely some shuffling to be done for your Bullets.
Strike.
And that's a strike.
Strike.
Swing and a miss, 0-2. And that's down the line, but foul. We'll do it again.
Outside.
And that's a ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's through a base hit. All right. Way to get something going. Well, here comes Trigger Fielder, who has not been where we want him to be, or he wants to be. Clearly some frustration on the walk up there.
Ball.
But a 1-1 count to him, not bad. Swing and a bop to left, get down ball, and that will not do that. It'll stay up long enough to be caught, so there's 2-way runner at first, though. Here comes Alvin Lawrence. Do you keep him here? Do you sub him out and hope that things work out? You keep him. That's the answer we're getting from, well, the fact that he's still there, and a 0-1 count to him. All the way 0-2. Get in there, ball, base hit. Wow. Well, you love to see it. Alvin Miles contributing to his own cause. Winning run at second base. Here's Layla. It is time to do it. You're gotten into a couple of good 2-out spots late today and in extras here.
Strike.
Haven't been able to do much with it. That's a strike to Layla Uptown. And that's not there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Layla fouls it away. 1-2. Big pitch up coming here for Mexico City. And that's hit to right field. Keep going. That's probably handleable. And it will be. Shutting down this crowd as we head to a 10th inning. Still scoreless.
The first baseman, number 19, Pop Regan.
Here is Pop Regan. And, man, we're in a spot. Still scoreless. Alvin Miles. Or Alvin Lawrence. Why am I saying Alvin Miles? Is that a person? That freaks me out. It's like unassociated with what I'm doing. I don't know. Whatever, that's on the ground. That'll be through a base hit. And so Mexico City threatening here in the top half of inning number 10.
Right fielder, number 23, Jefferson Lane.
Here's Jefferson Lane. Wow. Well, this is trouble. Runner aboard, nobody out. Not what you want to see, and that's there, but no advance from the runner. That's a strike. Not handled behind the dish. All right, not there. 1-2. And Lawrence trying to pick up a strikeout. Gets a foul. Here it is. Nope, 2-2. And that is trouble. Right field, and that is getting down. Runner is currently at third, being told to round third. No. I think I would have in that spot, but
Third baseman,
the go-ahead run is 90 feet away.
Padilla.
Here's Padilla. Or Padilla.
Now pitching, Felix Allen.
Here's Felix Allen on the hill.
No, inside.
And not what you want to see here. 1 ball, no strikes, the count.
Strike.
That's in there, 1-1. Popped up and foul. 1-2, here it comes.
That's inside.
And not there, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Felix.
Ball no.
Not the pitch you want. Outside, 3-2. And that's a base hit. That will give Mexico City at least a 1-run lead. And there it is. First run of the ball game, and that could be all that they need. Here's another Regan coming in now, and well, there it is. Nobody out, and there's a run on the board. Felix finally does get something in the strike zone. That's hit to right. Playable out there, hopefully. And there's going to have to be a fast throw. And the runner is going to stick right there at the corners where they are. And now there's an out. Here's Nugget Hogwash. All right. Well, there's 1 away, and that's a strike. Hogwash fouling it away against Lawrence. Another foul ball makes it 0-2. So trying for the second out of the inning here is Lawrence. Runner goes, and I don't know what that was about. And then runner's gonna run. A run is gonna score, so it's 2-0. That's not what you want to see. Here's Tumblo.
Now batting, Edgar Phillips.
Edgar Phillips gonna come in instead. Some other moves being made. I don't really know what's going on. I think we have a new pitcher again.
That's a strike and a half, my friend.
And that's a strike. So,
It's inside.
not what you want to see. A couple runs in here for Mexico City here.
You bet that's a strike.
And they're ahead with the chance to really come in and shut the door. And that's another base hit. Runner is not going to be going to the scoring thing. They're loaded.
The shortstop, number 41, Dakota.
Here's
Shambles.
Dakota Shambles. Well, this could really put us out of reach on the ground. And that's a base hit. 1 run scores. A second run coming in. And I think that's probably, well, nope, not coming in, I guess.
Fielder, number 22.
Negative. Espinosa.
There's Espinosa, text to speech, text to speech. Still only 1 away. That's fouled. Runner's hole at all 3 bases. 0-1 is not there. 1 ball, 1 strike. You don't want to put yourself in a dangerous spot here, but you have 2-1. That's foul away to even or a 2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's down.
Not there. 3-2. That could walk in a run, and that'll walk in a run.
Now batting, the catcher, number 10, Bento Resplendent.
Here's Resplendent, or Resplendent.
Now pitching, Lorenzo Flores.
Lorenzo Clark coming in, trying to stop the damage from getting any worse. They've gotten 4 runs, not in a pretty way in this inning, and Clark is behind 2-0. And now, 1 strike count, and that's a 3-1 pitch on the way, and that's fair. I think that's going to do it, kids. That's getting into the corner. A couple more runs are coming around. That just about, in fact, that did clear the bases. 7 runs. Pop Regan against Lorenzo Clark. And this crowd not into it. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Sky to center. Far too late for a pitch like that. But it'll be good for an out. That's the second one of the inning. Runner still in scoring position.
Number 23, Jefferson.
Here's Jefferson Lane. Calls the first offering from Clark, and it's 0-1, now 0-2. Trying to get out of it here is Clark. It's a little too late to say you can save it, but the catch is made, and we'll go to the bottom of a 10th inning of play. It's 7-0. All of those 7 runs just came in 1 inning for Mexico City. Here's Blamo Battery. And the Bullets have some work to do here in the bottom of the 10th. And Blamo takes the first one. It's 1-0. 1-1 to Battery. And the power can be there, but not when you hit a ground ball and get out. So that's 1 gone. Here's Dean Robinson. Lots of work to do. 7 runs, 2 outs. Not looking great, but not impossible. Here's a strike to Robinson.
That's a strike and a half, my friend.
And an 0-2 count is resulted by a ground ball to short and an error, which is going to allow Dean to reach. All right, Canopy Cannon stepping on in, ready to do battle here. A gift in the runner, and that's a ball. Canopy ahead, 2-0.
Down.
Not there. 3 balls, no strikes. And that's how you get something started, kids. 2 on, 1 out. And here's Agro Peppers. One left. The only positive, Dunk Bender, going to come in to do the pitching duty here. A couple of people on, and a good spot to do something big. 1 ball, 1 strike, still 1 out. Agro Peppers hits that one foul to become behind. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a strikeout. 2 outs here in the 10th for the Bullets. Here's Miguel De Jesus trying to get something cooking for us here with 2 outs. Last hope for your Bullets in this one. Foul away, no balls, 1 strike. That's a strike from Bender. Not quite there. 1-2. Miguel fouls it away to stay alive. Here it comes. And what a play to end the ball game. Defensively, wow. And there it is. Not a pretty one, and the only reason it got so ugly was that last inning of play, that 10th inning. Other than that, everything was goose eggs. Ella pitched fantastically, but unfortunately, not our day. A 7-0 final score, and the loss going to be handed to Alvin Lawrence. Vortex, look at this. She pitched 8 1/3 innings, gave up 3 hits, no runs, had 7 Ks. A worthy performance, just wasn't able to be backed up, and an extra innings loss for the Bullets today. You can't win them all, folks, even the good ones. Welcome to the wonderful world of baseball as we get a look at our simulated CPU ball games, get us ready for our preview of the next contest in this series. Well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Man. Brutal is the game of baseball at times, as we're getting a look at the Magia and the, who is that? The Hamburgers, Hoboken. Trying to figure out where they were from. Austin and Franklin City. You got the Dazzlers and the Pepper Ducks doing battle. Division rivals. Firecats and the Pit Stoppers. Alright. Flyers and the Screamers. Lots of screaming and flying going on. Sounds like me in an airplane. Alright. Well, we're on the road for our next competition, and we're heading down to Texas to take on the Austin Herd. The Herd having a heck of a start, 8-2. We are, oops, not playing this game. We are 6-4. We will send to the mound a Getty Doctor. They will counter with a Shimmy McMillan. Very similar pitchers, actually, in terms of our, the velo being the primary stat of choice. 1-1 with a 2.6 ERA for Getty. 1-1 with a 7 for McMillan. For Shimmy McMillan. Well, that's the look at this ball game, and we'll hopefully have lots more to show you as we keep rolling in this season. Can't win them all, folks, and we'll see you in Austin. Let's hope we can do something against the Herd. Try to put a better lineup on the field, see if that does any good for us. Hope that the players that needed rest got rest, and some of that tense, stuff can get out of here. But yeah, lots to do. Thank you for checking out another episode of Super Mega Baseball 4. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, queries, theories, ideas, or anything else, please don't hesitate to leave those in the comment section down below, and I will see you to take on the Herd. Peace.